Welcome everybody to Gundam Breaker 4. Welcome back. And yes, that's right, from the title, we are going to be building a new machine for the event. Which I was told it's a Protagonist themed event, so I don't really know what we're going to build, but let's crack open a cold one, even though it's 8 in the morning. Who cares, it's a casual Friday. Got our Arcamata here, which does not fit the idea. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell what would really fit a protagonist, per se. Mostly because we can't get an idea for that. Because all the standard pilots in the anime have the same kind of criteria. They've all got to have a white mobile suit with blue on it. Maybe some red splashed in there and some yellow for the V-fin, except for 00. Exia didn't have the yellow V-fin. All the other four did, but he didn't. Which, now that I think about it, that's kind of weird. And I'll admit, Exia, I did not like when I first saw it. I didn't like it because it looked so strange. Because 00 was the second Gundam anime I watched. The first being G Gundam, and not all of it, sadly. Now, I have seen Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. Don't get me wrong, I still love that movie. I call it a Christmas classic. The hatred of many. Excuse me as I'm taking a bite, taking a bite out of some butternut squash bread. It's fall, okay? I'm allowed to eat this. Okay, I'm allowed to enjoy some fall flavors. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, pumpkin donuts. I was really hoping to raid the local Krispy Kreme for them. We got, like, once it hits Saturday. Now, I also know about the update, which added the Calibarn. It added the Calibarn. Two versions of it for some reason, because I was watching another streamer, shout out to them if I can remember their name. They were chill, but they were building a Stray green frame custom build, and unfortunately, it looked good, but unfortunately, the only thing that came to my mind, all the green, I thought if we slap any orange, like fiery orange on there, then we can just go, hey, you can just have that thing drop in and go, hey, boy, you got any lucky parts? You got any Gunpla parts? I probably just broke my microphone doing that joke, but hey, I'm Irish, I'm allowed to say that. It's like, can we just have, oh god, like G Gundam's based off of different countries, yet for some reason Germany was a ninja. And they had Neo-China and Neo-Japan, but Neo-Hong Kong. Apparently Hong Kong itself became its own country in the lore, because if you stop and think about it, each country has its own representative. Saisaishi of Dragon Gundam was China, Domonkashu with Burning Gundam was Neo-Japan, and Neo-Hong Kong was Master Asia. So, Hong Kong, if I remember right, is the capital of China. How did the capital of a country become its own country in another country? How does that work? That's going to be a quote for the ages. Like, it's an anime, don't question it. We got Dragon Ball Z bullshit, alright? It's like the Netherlands built a windmill. They made several windmills, and then Windmill Gundam, or Nether Gundam, became a joke for years. It's like the Nether Gundam and Patrick Hollisauer has been a joke. Two jokes. Because Patrick has never died in any of the anime or movie. He's like a damn cockroach. He just doesn't die. Alright, so what are we gonna do? What are we thinking? Well, first things first. we need to take off all of this. Oh, you can't equip a gun. Also found out, unlike the real world, there is a Master Grade version of the arcade, which is just like a few meters longer. So, Buster Sword High Grade, Master Grade. So I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta go with the Master Grade one. Because bigger is better. Where's the handle? Let's just equip a standard backpack. Unfortunately, modifying a Gundam Arcade in the real world, which I've been trying, because this was a build that I was building IRL. Like, this entire idea. The Arcamata here. Unfortunately, Gundam Breaker 4 with the Yen Fang containers on the legs makes it a lot better. Only issue, if you have built a high-grade Gundam Arcade, you'll know what I'm on about. His proportions are so out of whack, it is insane. Like, he's his own animal. It's like how you've got the, you got genus or families of animals. You've got seed, which are like mammal. We'll say seed are reptiles. Or birds. Probably go with birds. And then you've got double O, which are mammals. This combined would basically make Arcamata a platypus. Because a platypus is a mammal that lays eggs. Because for some reason, if it's warm-blooded and lays eggs, it's a bird. But because mammals don't lay eggs, and then we have the platypus saying, waving the middle flipper here, to any scientific logic or reason. Also, fun fact, the GN drives, everybody talked about how the Double O and the Reborns were the most powerful machines. Because they had the twin drives. Everybody keeps forgetting that Arcade here is running with 3 drives. He's running on 3 GN Taus. Or pseudo-G solar reactors. That's why he's got the Crimson Particles. So he is literally the culmination of all 3 thrones in a way. Just without the, well, technically the Yagid Arcade is. That sure as hell is not coming to the game. I'm like, please? Which kinda is a piece of bullcrap, and if you think about it, because the Yagid Arcade could dual wield its Buster Sword. So why can't we do it in here? Like, if there's a mod for that, I'm getting it. Anywho, what are we thinking today? Let's start with the... Go all the way back to the original Gundam. But with the default colors. Kind of dumb. You can't you have to have a melee weapon at all times. A little annoying, but eh. Also, little tidbit, I found out that some mobile suits have bits that you can actually swap out, or accessories on them you can remove. The Arcade? Or the Astrays? No. You can't do that. Like, if we look at this, the component, we can remove the V-fins, the antennae. Although I guess that does explain why these are actually on Well, actually, no, that doesn't work, because the Nobel, you can remove it. I was thinking, like, swap out the Arce's head with the Uzion Rebake, or Rebake Full City, because they look side by side. If you look at them from the side, next to each other, they look very similar. And it would be nice to have a sort of sniping mode. Like, implement that gimmick, the flip out V-Fin sniper mode, or focus aim mode from the Rebake Full City, or Rebake in general, into the Arce. I would carry a Buster Rifle. Because, I'm sorry, he needs a big FU laser. A laser for the food. But why worry about your problems when you can just whip out a Buster Rifle and blast them away? Oh god, that is awful. Oh. That is terrible. I forgot I made the white to look like bone. Okay, that's even worse. If you go fighting with this, like you take a Susanoo or Maserao and you cut the horns off, how can you sleep at night? He looks bald. But you gotta keep the horns on the Susanoo. Primarily because you should, if you remove the horns, you shouldn't be allowed to use the chakram, because that's the only reason he has it. So it seems only some. You know, if we swap the colors, that might not be bad with the Crimson. I'm actually now curious how many different machines have custom parts or components we can... I like that those look like... And don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of the Serpent, but the chest didn't look bad. Oh wait, please tell me that the Super Fumina... Dang it, we can't remove her hair. That bites. Japan, you're no fun sometimes. Palette swap. You see, they just removed the V-Fin, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would you remove that? Alright, we're getting distracted. Oh, that is awful looking. Alright, so we got the regular Granddaddy Gundam here. What do we do with it? But let me, move myself down a wee bit there. There we go. That way y'all can have a little more to see. Alright, so... Oh wait, hang on, I gotta change my... I forgot. Ooh. Now we're in the spirit of things. There we go. Alright, I'm just a little bouncing head here. A little Windigo. Alright, so what are we doing with this? Ideas are welcome. I'll admit, I am definitely not a fan of the... Reborn, of the OG Gundam. I'm not a fan. It just looks so basic. I mean, the Double O definitely has more of the blue, because almost every Gundam has these features. Vulcans on its body, or in general, usually the head, 2 beam sabers, a beam rifle, and a shield. The only ones that don't apply here is anything and everything from IBO. Well, minus the shield. I really need to watch IBO. I've been slacking on that. I need to watch it. Barbatos is the... How do the young folks say it? How do them young folks today say that phrase? He's the GOAT. I don't know why they're calling him a goat. I don't want him running around crapping in my backyard. What am I talking about? I don't know. Couple of Quanta. Now we also want it to have some actual combat capabilities. We don't want it to look stupid. As I immediately find that. Yeah, that's a no. Let's start with the head, actually. Now, I have an idea. Like, if all else fails, we're just gonna go with it. Nope, screw it. This is my submission, I'm gonna do it. Also, really stupid how the, so few. There's only head Vulcans on maybe 2 SDs. Nope, 1 SD. Which it's like, come on, if it's got head Vulcans, then why can't the 2 bits in the middle of the head be head Vulcans? I have no clue what's on the left, though. Is that a rocket launcher? The scope is cool. I also kind of want to find out if the Dynamis and Sheridan and the Vanya, if you go into the free shooting mode, like, it goes closer to you, if that actually changes the, they put down the sniper visor. Because I liked those for that. Oh, especially the Gym Sniper 2. That's one of my favorite. When I saw that in Gundam Evolution, I'm like, yes, please. But then all the memes, or a meme of a scene from Liar Liar, where he's running on the hallway with his hands over his ears going, la, 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 like not listening, trying not to answer anything. It's just Gym Sniper 2 running for his life, screaming from Barbatos. It's like, oh, we got the Barbatos, we got the Sazabi here, we got the something else. He's like trying to get into the elevator, just like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Elevator opens, and it's the, I think it's Garma Zabi. Like, wow. Like, ah, holy hell! I'm like, yeah, if you're a sniper, you're going to get focused by anyone and everybody. That's literally the price you pay. Is that mold? Don't know why I'm asking if it's mold so late into the food, but eh. I was actually watching 2 guys review Asmongold. Or not really review, they were talking about him. Airizer and Nogla. And I've seen the clip of him, like, pulling a cockroach off of his own shirt that was climbing up his body. And they showed him eating possibly maggot-infested food, and I'm like, how can you live like that? It's like, oh, he's actually really wealthy, but I'm like, how can you live like that? It's like we're going to have a new TLC show, My Cheap, like, Filthiest Streamer. Like, I respect what he's done. He actually is a big deal in the WoW community, and I can respect that, but holy shit, man. Clean yourself up. I mean, I'll admit, doing the dishes sucks balls, but you gotta do it at some point, or otherwise it just gets worse. Again, I respect the guy for what he's achieved, and I've actually considered trying WoW a few times, but a friend told me that it screwed up his computer when a buddy of his downloaded it onto his PC and didn't tell him, which mucked up his entire system. Note the Darrow Blade doesn't look bad. If the head was up further, I would kind of want to make sort of like a, it was a LBX. I played the shit out of that on 3DS. That was fun. Which was very similar to this, where you've got the body, the legs, the arms, and the head. Or the left and the right arm, the head, the torso, and the legs. Fenrir, best boy. Like, got the Fenrir, never went back to the main character. It's like, well, did you use the super modes? I'm like, they were clunky. I'll admit the game is a bit bullshit at times, but also, Bandai, where is the Schwarzette? We couldn't have given two craps about... I literally could not give two rats' asses about the Mighty Strike Freedom or the Calibarn if they didn't add anything else. I'm sorry. Like, dog shit update. Dog shit. And it's like, well, what about the balancing issues? Like, the mace would only be a problem if you, for God knows why, added PvP. That's the only reason why it would be a bad idea. Now, the funnels I have yet to test. I probably should have tested it. Let's quickly test it to see if it actually works. There we go. It's having to change, like, everything back. A little crazy. Plus, I can show you the Arcamata, which has done pretty well for a Gundam video / showcase. I'm also working on one in secret for a build for another streamer. Don't tell her. Also, you have no idea how obnoxious it was to find a gun that looked good and fit. Technically, these don't even fit, but I wanted something that could be stored sort of on the side skirts, like under the wing. But unfortunately, the pistols, I like the ones that shoot in a 3-shot burst here, because then I can just go... just riddle them with bullets. Love the shield. Love the GN field being crimson, which, ironically, the rifle and the shield putting out a GN field and the Buster Sword having a rifle, this thing having a rifle built into it, the character who piloted Aliel Sanchez in the anime, he never used either. Like, if people thought that the Season 1 Gundam pilots were badasses, bullshit. Aliel Sanchez held his own against 2 to 3 Gundams on weaker technology, without using his guns, without using the Buster Rifle, or Trans Am. And he still was kicking their asses. But I'm sorry, if there's a list, or like video lists of top 10 badass Gundam pilots, he better be on that list. This move is pretty shit, not gonna lie. But you gotta be right, you gotta literally be in French kissing range. But you gotta be in headbutt range to use this. Move is also kind of crap. And we've got... oh, I do have the heal equipped. Oops. There we go. Ah, now that's what I like to see. All the fangs and the Dragoons flying around shooting stuff. I should let it reset. Also, I don't like how we can't change the color of the beams on the option parts. And I'm glad for the super robot laser, for the robot laser piss, but... alright, let's see how many hits a full usage, double dose will give. Because I got the fangs, which paralyze, and the, Dragoons. I mean, technically, if these are the Dragoons from the Strike Freedom Spec 2, then they're even better than the Strike Freedoms. How's everybody's day going? Y'all starting off your Friday on a good note? 141 hits. I'd say that's not bad on single targets. Where's my sword? Just sitting here holding my dick. Speak softly. Home run! With a big sword. That's enough dicking around. Okay, I do like the changes to the funnels, because funnels were really bad. The mace changes, that doesn't really affect me, because the Nuke Zuka and the Nuka Zuka and Lupus Rex mace I never used. Like the multi-flurry stabbing, I found more satisfaction in using melee weapons. But that's just me. Because kicking the crap out of somebody is a lot of fun in a video game. Another problem with the Arche is that he doesn't really have anything going for him. Well, okay, the model kit, the backpack is really clunky. Well, technically, but you've got the male and female connectors. He doesn't really have those. Like, he's got a male connector, but it's not the standard setup. Because it's in the dead center of the chest of the GN Drive football, we'll call it. So there isn't much he can really with it. Alright, back to base form. I don't want to see how well... Because an idea popped into my head when I was at work before I got here to relax a little and then start streaming. Because, yeah, overnight shift. Somebody's got to do it. And I'm somebody. It's an Astray. Astray blue frame, like that little nub at the top of the head. It serves a purpose canonically, but I don't like how it's there all the time. It's just... it's not smooth. See, like that. But it's not really that smooth. It's that it's not symmetrical. See, I would go with the blue frame second revise head over the regular blue frame. I would prefer the V-fin to be a little bigger, but... what you gonna do? Kinda want to see what we can make with this. Yeah, that or... Kinda reminds me of Twisted Fate a little bit. Let's see here. Ooh, which mobile suit's got a good chest? Probably Nobel, and that's it. If you catch my drift. We also wanted to have some abilities. Because, I mean, we built the Seath, and that is... He doesn't really have much going for him, I'm afraid. I guess that's one of the problems when you're working with a theme. You gotta stick to... I am not touching that. Aegis feels a little too clunky. And the self-destruct, I believe, is a knock yourself out type of deal. Which I do not like. Not one bit. Alright. Yeah, see, the lanky little arms. Yeah, Arche is just a... Yeah, right there, that bit at the back. Where it's connecting to the backpack. That is a one male connector that disconnects to a polycap. That's literally it on the main kit. So trying to connect that IRL to the any standard double peg backpack is really hard. Like, a lot of modification. I mean, once it's made, I could attach the Strike Freedom, Destiny's backpack, the Perfect Strike Freedom. Opens up a world of possibilities. I had to build a freaking makeshift brace for it. Like, it's more just tedious than anything. Right, the bodies are roughly all the same. No, the forearms are actually different. Some slight reason. Atlas. I'm not a fan of the Thunderbolt stuff either. They were weird. We make a penguin? Gundam penguin. Chunky. My body is 90% crotch. That doesn't make any sense. Why did I say that? No. Bear Guy. No Bear Guy 3 either. Beginning. Who am I looking for? Blitz. Here we go. Now, I like the Blitz chest. We can't put that on there because the stinking fence. Well, bang goes that theory. It's like he looks like that dude who's got his head sunk into his body. Like, he has no neck. At all. I don't know the guy's name, but he's like on some TLC dating show. Like, that network needs to get shut down, I'm sorry. You made a show about popping pimples on TV, and I'm like, excuse me, no! No! Nobody wants to see that. It's like, that's disgusting. It's disgusting! Chaos Gundam. I keep thinking that's a deflector panel, or beam shield emitter on the chest, but it's not. Chunky. No Zaku's. Too chunky. That may work. We're gonna build Robin Hood. Which technically would make him an age 2, but I watched both of the SD Heroes and the World Heroes, and I'm still waiting. Because I don't think they ever released the King Arthur one series that was going to follow after. Because they made the models. They made the SD models, but they never released the actual show. Bit of a letdown. Thing is, they made SD Blue Eyes White Dragon and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Don't believe me, look it up. Darlblade. Ratound. Dark Army. No. No. Maybe. Not really much going for it. Nope, too chonky. Definitely too chonky. You were a bitch to build, so no. Man, the G fighters have like 0 waste. Dreadnought. Master Grade Duelist. Bad. Access Gundam. The Faz. Freedom. Any suggestions are appreciated. It looks like tits. Moving on. The Gaffran, not bad. Could be better. Gaia. I don't like the Zaku's. Or the Gelgoos. Just a lot of stuff from... If it's not the Gym Sniper 2, I'm not gonna care. Or the... Same with the Goof Custom. It's like the Gym Sniper 2, Goof Custom, and Gundam Ground Type / Easy 8. The only things from Universal Century I like. Oh wait, the MS team was amazing. That show was fantastic. Has very skinny waist. Looks like I could put that on the back of a car as a spoiler. Goof custom. No, I've got tubes going into my crotch. No, thank you. You know, that's not bad of a look. We have a master grade? Yes, we do. That's not bad. It's not terrible. No gray Zine. Start with that as an idea. Nope. Unless we want him to look like a juggernaut from COD. A main cannon's... Main cannon. A main protagonist suit. Ariel's a bit weird. Dark Hound. You know, that's not bad. Although that doesn't really fit Protagonist, it's more like Antagonist. If this was an Antagonist suit, I could do this easy, but Protagonist, that's a bit of a tall order. What do we have equipped currently? Raise. And we'd have the sea funnels. That's the problem. I don't really know what I want for this kit because it just doesn't look... Getting an idea. What if we take the Bale and make it not crap? You know? Because that thing deserved better. It's like you introduce a person to IBO near the end of the second season. But, oh, who's this girl? Who's this blonde chick hugging the Akihiro guy? She's cute, she's sweet. But, oh, you see her? Yeah, she's nice, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she's dead now. I'm pretty sure we all yelled the "you bastard" line when they killed her off for zero reason. It's like, you people are monsters. Just monsters. Yeah, we probably could have used this, painted this onto the mobile suit ourselves. Well, if all else fails and we get no people coming in to chat, then it's like, yeah, we're just gonna not do this. We'll go back with Old Faithful. I feel like that would get in the way, the centerpiece. Yes, that would just block the view. Even more so, we can't see right in front of us. We just get this green block. That's why we have cameras on everywhere but the eyes. Or but the head. Eight. I don't want to stick to 00 and... Got thruster nipples. So, aren't those things on the clavicles like the beam sabers? Photon sheet. Gun. Fake. A root. Oh! Now, if this could transform, then this may look better. Like, we would probably get the head to be streamlined to the body, or a flight mode of sorts. Helios. Chimeras. I don't like Chimeras. Prefer the Trooper and the Vidar. The Chimeras Vidar. Why Vidar no in-game? You have brought shame to the fan of a Gundam! But you can't have Trans Am unless you use certain parts. Backpack do we want? I don't know. We can't really have it body. Very Red Frame Kai! No! And those don't do anything. Those are just decoration. Like, what kind of protagonist are we? You know what? The hell with it all. But screw it. Bring back old Reliable. Are we gonna have to make a story for this? Nope, we're not doing that joke. We're not doing that offensive joke. Not doing that. No matter how tempting it may be. That. Going into battle with a fence. 2 sets of fencing. It's also strange that Gustav Karl, like, that thing is bulky as crud. Okay. And the backpack. What about the backpack? Capitan Gundam. Don't Commando. Underwhelming. Kinda hectic. And doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's another issue with SDs. They don't do squat. A Knight Gundam. Let's just go with SD. Unless... Okay, that Can work. But now we... Hmm. Golden Dragon Bow. Heavy autocannon. Laser machine gun with grenade launch. Mega beam rifle. YGJabba. Gun mode. Thunder gun. Twin beam rifle. Strike shooter, which I think that works more like a shotgun. Like, I got hit by these and they hurt. They hurt. Sniper rifle. Now see, if we got a collaboration with this game for 30-minute missions parts, that would be amazing. Build the book. Work. Wait, how many times does this hit? 5? 8. Make it rain lightning! I mean... Again, how do you define a protagonist? Cash binder, pretty crap. Dragon shield. Yeah, the night sheet. And there's our weapon. Where is my weapon? A knife! Tiny little carbon blade. Hmm. Fire sword? Night sword. Magnum sword. Wait. You need some giant ears. Then what we're gonna do... Add a crest antenna. We'll add another crest antenna. Then what? I don't know. But we had this idea planned in advance. Okay, we do that. Alright, uh, 5 and 40. There we go. Yes. Now then. I don't really know what to do here. Like, I don't really know. Can't take the stupid component off. What else is there? Unless we switch the firearms. Know why it's giving me Barzam and then that's not what I asked for. Okay. I feel we can't have that switched around for the other side so it's like symmetrical. Yummy Shogun. That's a little too much armor. Wee bit too much. Probably wouldn't be able to use the shield if we do. Okay, what about the legs? Got his heelys on. No, that's not bad looking. That could... Bit on the... Starting to fall asleep. Suplex. Alright, what are we working with? Yeah, screw it. We're going with the SD Corgi Knight. We gotta do it. That's how we started. That's how we're gonna start the event. I don't give a rat's. So I feel like the bow is a little bit on. Also have this sword that I never use. Pekia Tenkyokuken. Thundersword version 2. Oh, that must be the Versals. Probably can't have that on the as the legs. Guess we can use the full armor. Alright. We also gotta worry about the chest. Guess this work. Do we give ourselves a second? Shoryuken! We'll use fire and lightning. Fire and mother frickin' lightning! Ooh, this just gave me an idea. SD version of Pontiff Sullivan. Been at this for an hour and we don't have any progress. Corgi Dragon. Let's go with this one. Two burning swords of molten lava. Again, how do you draw the line between a protagonist and an antagonist? Maybe we should look at inspiration. Can we do that? Yes, apply these changes, and we will see what we have. We got that, which, honestly, I kind of want to try building a Kamen Rider. Mainly Bufa, I think it's pronounced Bufa. From Kamen Rider Geats. Because I like his design. Okay, about event gallery. Blah blah blah. You can upload Gundam blueprints through this setup screen. Allow other players to view them. Bioshock? That's not bad. Using the Mac Knife's legs and the knee crushers. Serene Bliss. Okay, that's how. That is very pink. And the Lupus Rex tail, of course. Why are there so many Mercury Rev units? Barbatos Astray. Alright, I'll give you that. That's not bad. You even got those, oscillation blades on the legs. Which, technically, if you use them, they won't stay down there, which is a huge shame. Matsumina red frame. I never used the decals either. Okay, you got a lot of missiles. And I'm not complaining. So I'm not a fan of the Advance of Zeta stuff. Really? I mean, really, just one missile pod? Did you not fit more on there? Okay, that's got some color. That's kind of got main character energy. I can picture that as a main character machine. The blues and the whites. Custom Jesta. Using somebody's shoulders. Oh, those are the busters. Oh, they use the missile pods. I see. Yeah, micro missile launchers. Okay, I see what you're doing. Not bad. Bravo. You need to feel inspired. At least someone found a use for a Jagan. Okay, that is definitely a space use machine. That thing could probably clear an army. We need to be inspired. Sabanya. I'm not judging, trying to get inspiration, but I'm just not feeling it. All these look are very well made. This is the hard part, finding inspiration. Okay, now see that right there. That is a custom suit for a main character. For a villain. Well, the villain... The color scheme is giving me villain vibes. Ooh. Nice decal work on the wings, though. I like that. Well done with that. Nice. Swords are cool. Imperial Dramon fighter mode. Ha ha! Bravo! Bravo to you, sir. Or madam. Bravo. I applaud this. And highly approve of it. Oh, amazing red warrior. Yep, by the looks. Well done. Not bad. Oh, and the side shoulders are actually missiles. Nice. I like that, when they take a part and it actually serves a secondary purpose. Did you choose to not paint the shield? It's not bad, it's pretty good. But all these look fantastic. Wow, you got like 3 of them things bunched up in there? Looks like a heat sink. Oh, there it is. Okay, this must be the number 1. By most good builds. Storm access code talker. Alright, that's not it. Okay, so somebody built access code that's what this is. The Storm access code talker. I can kind of see it. I don't know if the big claw is a part of it, but it kind of makes sense now. Shoulders of these. Oh, those are the other bits. Okay. See, that's taking inspiration, right? A rising burning. Oh, I see what you did there. Not bad. I like what you did with the, you used star burning. The twin swords. No. Hey, Yamakaze. How you doing? Having a good day? No, we don't have... We're trying to get inspiration. We got to start. Took us an hour to make a start, but I don't know what a protagonist suit would look like is the problem. This is definitely build fighters protagonist energy. And this is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist. Oh, you're not? Kinda? Well, I hope things work out for you. Hope things get better. That's big. I can't zoom out. I can't... Let me zoom out. Wait. Okay. That's a chonker. That is like NT narrative. Like, crazy level. I want to fly this, like IRL. Like, in a third-person fighter game. Or piloting game. This looks like it would be a blast to pilot. Like some hint. Hint for what? It's just build something and go with it. I don't think there's really much of a hint to give. I'm trying to figure out how they made the stuff so scaled up. They just increase the scale of the option parts and then decrease the scale of their own body? Because they're clearly using tank treads. That's not bad. I mean, we don't really get much... I have no clue what... That is clearly a reference. We don't get much out of this. Yep, there's that one. Spider-Man. Oh my god, it's actual Spider-Man. Like a Spider-Man ninja. Well, it's good to have ideas. Okay, that is definitely... This is giving off major protag energy. Like, this is a protag suit right here. All the blue. Okay, now I see what they did. They took the parts we used earlier and... Ah, okay, I see how we can build the, I just got an idea. Looking at the head just gave me an idea. We could take the earpiece. Just got a trophy from entering any event. Just a... Yeah, well... Depending on how many likes you get... Like, I would rather spend more time trying to get views. Again, people can be fickle. Oh, did they use SD arms? I think they did. I like that one. Like, this is the first time I've seen any of these. Okay, that's cool. That is nice. I like that motif right there. Especially with the head. Using the barb, because we tried to start out with that idea. Like, I think we were trying to make Twisted Fate or something, but that didn't happen. I said, screw it, we'll go with Old Reliable. Okay, One-armed angel. This looks nice. And they got the Calibarn parts as well. I'm sorry, we should have gotten more than just 2 kits. Any idea is a welcome idea if we're just gonna go with our OG. Admin and dev should be judging this event since it be possibly official build for the GB4 Protagonist, the future anime. Well, yeah, because the anime battle log, the 3 kits, like the custom Vidar, Mini, Bear Guy, Rictius head, and there was one more, like a goof, some type of goof. Those 3 were actually made by fans. And of course, the Vidar had to win because it's frickin' Gundam Vidar. How could it not? Oh, come on! You're after my own heart right there. See, it's like, that's how do you decide what's popular? Like, go big or go home? I'll admit, that's sick as hell, but how do you decide? Looks like they use the arms of the ball, too. Protagonist in the anime is direct from the GB3. Yeah. Which I'm 90% certain he's the mate. He's the, whoever the gray-haired dude is in this. It's that guy. Hence why he can use that, awakening thing. But they won't confirm it. Like, it's kind of obvious the way he acted towards, what's her name? Mikasa? Yep. Knew it. He knew it. It's a kind of a no-brainer. Though, you gotta admit, him using being the only person that can use Awakening does feel cheating. But the bad guy had a point. He's literally using some bullshit that nobody else can do. And the devs don't ban him from using it. The build is a dead giveaway. You're saying that it's meant to mimic his quantum command, isn't it? Which for some reason is not in this. Like that one. Total SD bias. Already saw that one. Well done. Oh, the one. Oh, now that's good. That's good. You could actually make some sick dioramas with that one. Even though you're using the wrong weapon. Also, the build is a... Compare Jin's build to the Protag and the Battlelog anime, both command-type builds. What do you mean command... Red Riding Hood! Aw. That little Red Riding Hood's packing heat. Oh, this was a character from a video game, wasn't it? Yeah, I think this was a character from a Marvel vs. Capcom. Darkstalkers, I think? Because there's a little Red Riding Hood that breaks out some Mac 10s or something out of the basket. I already saw that one. These really make me feel inadequate. My building skills. Bullet, yeah. I don't remember her name. Little Red Riding Bullet. That is not Ruby. Nova Akubane, I like the reference you call out, but that is not Ruby, sadly. Though I'm surprised there isn't one already. Besides, she wouldn't wear heels. Barely walk in them. How do you think she's gonna fight in them? Is this the Jagan Cheddar Master? I like the shield, though. I don't want to see that thing fly off. Can you imagine Weiss just in Ruby just creating a giant stiletto heel out of ice and impaling a Grim with it? Like, she just creates a giant stiletto heel out of a base of her shoe and impales a Grim Kamen Rider style. Already saw that one. Yep, Red Warrior. Where's the gun? What? So Bayonetta. Okay, I was thinking we could make Bayonetta like the first iteration, but I have no clue what the hell I'm looking at right now. The rice ball on roller skates. Similar to Dual Gundam Assault Shroud. I mean, yeah. Command types. Like, it's heavily armed and armored. Basically. Not bad. I think Bayonetta would get its own special build if it hasn't been done already. Nope, that's Magnamon. And they use the horn as the... Bravo! Bravo. I'm just getting jealous. Clearly a reference. Well, less armor, but prep up weapons, get up, yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with having a shitload of weapons. Overkill is underrated. I want to think this is a reference to SAO, but I could be very wrong. They're clearly an anime reference. I can't read Japanese, so... Too heavy. Okay, my cousin designed a Dynamis with a Zero system and Zabanya parts. He literally wanted... If you know Zoids, he wanted to make Liger Zero Panzer. He wanted to make its burning Big Bang look like a pea shooter, by comparison. The thing literally has to be airdropped in, not break its legs when it lands, put its back to a mountain, and then rain hell down on the battlefield. And just purge the weapons when they run out. I'm just telling him, and what happens if you land the wrong direction? He had no retort for that. But you gotta think of every eventuality, or possibility. I have no clue what backpack that is. Oh, it's the Reba Woo. No wonder I don't know it. Weird that they gave us the Breakdius and the Reba Woo. Okay, the chainsaw arm, that's like Mad Max right there. Not bad. Just think of it like MacGyver-wise setup. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. You got a fair point. Back with the idea for the entry build. Well, we've got some machines already designed, but... There's the Imperial German Paladin. Okay, that looks good. That I would fly this in the 1-year war. You ever look at something... Let me explain. You ever look at something and then feel... Okay, Mighty Strike Freedom ain't got shit on that. They ain't got crap on this. I'm sorry, that is like Gormagala gone Gundam. There's the Imperial German fighter mode. Very well done. Okay, yeah, this has got main character energy. Like the blues, the whites. Yeah, Shigaru. Like, this is clearly Shigaru Magundam. Like, the hands and the wing pattern just clearly give it away. But I don't care. That's amazing. This the really big tank build? Nope, it's not. It's a different build. Not bad. Not bad at all. No, the issue is that I see some of these great pieces, and I'm like, mine even compete. Shining Gundam legs. Yeah, okay, this has got main... I'm gonna say that a lot, but this has got some main character vibes. Looks like Neo America would pilot this thing. I mean, I don't lose. I just need to accept the reality. Come on. Submit something, you win, you lose, whatever. You don't lose anything for trying. I just gotta keep that mindset a lot of the time. Bad. Plus, I just like looking at what people create. Okay, it bothers me that the tail bits are not attached 100%. That does bug my OCD. Doesn't line up. Okay, see, this is nice. This is nice. It's simple, but it is definitely in the spirit of the, Force Impulse. Definitely giving off those vibes. Shame I can't like some of these. Ace Combat? Okay, I've seen people do this, and I still have no idea how the hell you do that. What the heck is the front wing bits? What the heck are those from? That's crazy. It would be a different challenge build if the devs and admins get to vote, not by good... Yeah, that is true, but then people could say it is... I don't know, I feel like if people could say it's rigged, although that could be obvious. And do you know how many builds they would have to go through? How many players? That one's cute. We make a red panda? Oh, this one. This one's been around for a while. Like, we added rainbow RGB to your strike. Is that the perfect grade? Or master grade? That's like the wings are different. Yeah, this is a protagonist right here. But I've heard that it's Gun Barrel Strike Gundam front wing binder. Ah, they pre-ordered. Kinda sucks there's no DLC quest or something for for anyone to get it. It's like pre-order only. But you want it, you gotta earn it. Okay, this has also got some big energy. I like the dual gun blades. It's actually a cool... Oh god, I see what's after this one. Okay, that, I wasn't expecting that, but that's not bad. That's how they sell. That's a fair point. This is absolutely amazing. I was about to say it's Vagar, but I'm like, no, it's Vivi. You're a black mage from, I think, it's either Black Mage, Final Fantasy, or something else. But that's a good job. Hey, it's the, Party Gun, or James Gunn. Final Fantasy. Or is this this is clearly a reference to another show. If it's not the Hardy Gun or James Gunn. I want to think Macross? How's your story in game, Artie? Yeah, we finished it a while back. Pat Labor, thank you. Pat Labor. Like, it's something funky. Gundam with Dovin Wolf back. Ugh. I see Dovin Wolf parts and I get reminded of the build. Yeah, we did finish the story. Oh. Oh. Okay, is it cheap to say I like this, Imperial Dramon Fighter mode better than the other one? Because I like the detail work they put on the chest. And the wings. Is that cheating? Yeah, I like this one better. It's so much better. Because you got the Imperial Dramon head on the chest. I want to put this on top of my Christmas tree. See, that's another problem. I can't tell if something's a reference or what. This has got to be a reference. Looks like she's wearing heel Nikes or Converse. I have no idea. I think the wings are a bit too big. But not bad. If I finish the story with the build, the idea would be your story build, but really can beat Jin's build. For me, or for the event in general? Because if this is what people were driving when they were beating the game, then I... Someone driving this to beat the game. don't even know what I'm looking at. I really don't know what I'm looking at. Your own protagonist build. That's not bad. That's pretty sick. I would have liked more option parts, and as well, if they're going to add more parts to the game, they need to add more option parts and 2 more slots. So we got an even 10, because 8 just isn't enough. Well, skin me alive and butter my biscuits. America, fuck ya! Hey, RK Shield. Nice pick. No, it's not America, it's Murica. Murica. And it was made by a person who's not speaking English. Like, yeah, they knew what they were doing. They were getting the votes from the American players. They were smart. They got that big brain play. Only issue is, how do you know when it's too big or too much of a clusterfuck? I'm getting, Cruel Angel's Thesis vibes. I like it. The backpack is very tiny, but... Razafon? I think it was Evangelion. Okay. Black, white, and red Stray. Not bad. I feel like I should just speed through this. Mighty Strike Freedom. Meh. No offense to them. Yo! Yo! How the hell did you get that detail? I need to figure out how they did that. I really need to figure out how they did that, because for a build for another streamer. No, like, not the 9 tails. I can clearly tell that's Sananju and Gaia heads, the paint texture. Like, to make it look like fur. Because I could really use that trick on another project. Oh, they used those parts for the... Ooh. Ooh, I may need to take note of that. It's a paint texture. Paint texture. I'm taking notes. Don't worry. And... Dark Jagan knee parts his ears. I like that one. This is probably Ari from League. Okay, bit of a main character. Whose backpack is that? Oh, it's the Calibarn's, I think. See through the setup. Madoka Magica? I don't know. My brother would know. Yeah, I'm on PC. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't know what that was. Okay, this has got some main character vibes. Maybe a tree, maybe a scarecrow, or a freaky grain silo. Neo G Blaze, nice to see you. No, we're just trying to get inspiration before I just ultimately say screw it and go with my old reliable design, because I'm being told by some polite viewers that there is It's like, use whatever you built through your playthrough. I'm sitting here going, if somebody played through with some of these, then they had a good story to tell. That's nice. That's cool. Rambo Gundam's wings have never looked so good. Just trying to get inspiration before I ultimately say F it. F everything. Speedrun some of these. Hey! Starbuild Strike! Not bad, well done. Alright, this is the last one. Look at. Kind of a hodgepodge. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I feel like I need to... What? What is this? Is it a moth? Or bee? Hey, there's my favorite sword. Alright. Yeah, here's what we were starting with. It's... What the heck is that? That sounds like you sneezed. Like you tried to come up with a name, but you sneezed halfway through. Wawa? Like the dog Chihuahua? A Chihuahua. Now, I just say Chihuahua because it's easier to remember. The dog. Okay. That's a weird looking dog. Alright. This was our first custom, technically. Like, when we started, it was just a cheap paint job. Not the best. And then we kind of just built as we went, and then we unlocked the SDs and stuck with this. This is what we used through the playthrough. Jesus. Paint any part, coloring, edit surface, and surface pattern. Surface edit and surface... Yeah, I know how to paint it, it's just that one specific detail. I'm probably gonna, after the stream, after we call stream, and I'm gonna have to go into that and edit more. That was the Mark 1, which I was trying to recreate. This was the Mark 2, because I wanted more firepower, more weapons. Because the final boss kicked my ass like 3 times. Like, we failed 3 attempts on it, and then the 3rd time it's like, okay. This was our actual first custom build, and it did not look good. I took a step back, and I'm like, yeah, this does not look that great. Because I think this was before we had all the parts unlocked. It was supposed to be a custom RK, because that's my favorite suit, but it came to the conclusion, if only the head and the sword are from the original build, can it really be considered that anymore? And then we tried again and we made this. The Arcamata. Basically, how many weapons can we fit on it? Yes. Then we got... Okay, possibly Tiger Pattern. We got Chibi Volibear from League of Legends. Which... It's had mixed reception. I think we got pretty close. And we tried to build a Bumblebee because we were bored after that stream. Technically Beanie last month. It's just not that great. We got a custom Master Gundam. Because that was my first favorite. Because I grew up with... I started with... I was introduced with G Gundam as opposed to Wing. Wing is still good. Endless Waltz is a Christmas tradition to me. Plus, I really wanted to use the overdrive system. Then we built Battle Regalia Poppy from League of Legends. Tried to build Samira for a friend, because he's a Samira one-trick. It could have been better. Unfortunately, we can't really paint parts all that easily with the MS girls. Now, can anybody recognize this? Anyone in the chat, show of hands. With my name with my fat head covering it up. We didn't? We didn't what? What didn't we do? What didn't we do, Novu? Make me paranoid. Or are you saying we didn't make this? Because we got bored. Thought, can we do it? And we did. Plus, it gave a good idea to try rotating the backpack to see how a model looks. It's not 100% accurate, but okay, I like the Love Phantom just because it's slightly different. It's very slightly different. Because I wanted to try and get a copy of that build. Basically modify it to turn it into, try and build a Demon Jester. Which, unfortunately, I was going to put the Beam Saber from the Scythe on this real-life kit, the real-life version of this kit, and install it into the feet. It was a complicated build, like 2 kits combining. But I think this turned out pretty good. Then we built, this. Not the best, but it's okay. The Seague from Seed. I try to make do with what I've got. But it's, kind of meh. Oh, this one was last week's build. If you can guess. It'd be obvious. Unfortunately, due to his size, he, can't really fit well. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, all of his attacks just miss. Like, some of them go overhead. Yeah, we do need more kits in-game, because there's no Reborns. No, they added the Chaos, Gaia, and Abyss, but they didn't add the Raider, Calamity, or the Forbidden. Didn't add the Reborns, the Schwarzette, the Vidar. The frickin' Vidar? Yeah, we were basically just gonna build the Corgi Knight. Though after seeing some builds, I think I may need to change some of it. Let's just slap some paint on this. Right quick. Body. Let's just slap a quick dose of paint. And piss off the art majors. How do we make it lighter? I don't know. What kits do y'all want to see added to the game? Like, in all honesty, what do y'all want to see get put in? I mean, technically, any kit being added is a kit being added, but... Just like that, they're gone. Such is the way of some people. But they got better things to do. Better things to watch. And that's okay. So leaving a note is usually a sign of... Fuck it, we may just put in the love we may just throw the love phantom in. We may just call it a day and do that. How many people will vomit when they see that blue with the orange? How many? How many can we get them to puke? fire. Oh my god, we can! Make one fire and make one ice. I have them in the wrong hands. Oh, we still gotta do the shield. There, now we got fire and ice. Yeah, you know what? That's fair enough. Corgi Knight lives! Actually, can we actually put a muzzle on him? Give him a snout. Got the option parts, we gotta use them all. Come on. Where's those special sensors? I can't see past my fat head again. Ooh, that's right, we almost forgot his tail. Nearly forgot his tail. How could I forget about that? That's like the most important part. I have to move the backpack a bit to the left. Push that all the way back. Shame we can't turn off the cape. There's the problem. We have our little knight, little corgi knight, but we can't have him be... Okay, so that's there. Okay, I think 150 is good. Got our twin swords, fire and ice. Yeah, we're just making him an RPG character at this point. Just the heck with it. Alright, for ABC cloak. Too long. What were we all? I was also thinking we put a splash disc as a frisbee. Why not? Just make some goofy crap and call it a night. Soldier pauldrons being raised up doesn't look bad. What else are we missing? We got the ears, we got the... Ah, the sensor, that's right. Give him some Gatling guns. There it is. Make it look like a snout. that look about right? How do we make it more scout-like? E9. Like, we're literally just putting myself in the game. Holy crap. Why am I doing this? Yeah, absolute boredom. And the stupidest shit is, this is the best my connection to the internet has worked all week. I don't know if this really, if it kind of fits. I don't know. Mustache. Yeah. Ah, well. Okay. Let's see here. All the way to the right. All the way up. Done it from the story for my entry, but it looks more like an anti. Yeah, see, that's the hard part. It's so easy. It's so easy to make a villain. It's so easy. But you can't make. It's so hard to make a protagonist that looks like a good character. A good guy. That's the hard part. Nah, that's. Okay, that doesn't really work all that well. Maybe your color scheme. Did you go for the dark, edgy colors? Did you go for the black and the red like so many of us did? Because let's be honest, we just can't resist because they look so good together. Thank you, Sonic. Or Shadow. I think I've just turned him from a corgi to a bulldog. Black, purple, and gold. Okay, the black and purple, that is a bit... Okay, you can't put... That's the problem. Black is such an edgy color. It's like black is somehow always associated with evil. Like, need your character to seem more dark and sinister? Slap some black on him. I don't need the antenna. I don't need the large antenna. I don't need the large antenna. So tempting. Here it is, enhanced sense. Alright, so here's my thinking. We're clearly making a Corgi Knight. Because that was the original idea for the playthrough build that we used. But hard part is making him more canid looking. Raise up the head a little bit. We can't tilt the head, which is a bit of a shame. Does that look more like a canine to you? Basically just throwing ourselves into the mix. Because not many people use SD, and we need more SDs. Black Knight. Okay, what Black Knight? Are we talking like Black Knights from Legend of Zelda, Fire Emblem, Monty Python, for the win? If you can actually make a Monty Python Black Knight where he's just hopping around on one leg and still kicking ass, you deserve first place, because that's amazing. I'm invincible! You're a loony. I also have no clue if my microphone keeps cutting out because I keep breaking it because I'm too lazy and stupid to put the parameters settings on there. Size. So what do you think? Does that look like a snout to you? Minus the antennae bits jamming him in his eyes? I don't want to see the black, because purple and black... I notice a lot of people like the color purple these days. The black and gold... I hope it doesn't look like a bumblebee. Like a shiny bumblebee. That does look like a snout. Oh yeah, we also added the tail onto the back. Add that wee tail, because I almost forgot about it. Like, that was a predominant feature. Unfortunately, the back... I can't get rid of the cape. If it was just the sword, I'd be happy, but... Gotta have the cape. Unless I rotate it. Nah, probably doesn't work. Is the Pale Rider head with the full armor knight visor and a parts and a Pale Rider head. Okay, so you could do with the Pale Rider head. You go use Exam. I think it's Exam. It's Exam. I think no, it's Hades. The Hades system. He's got that red aura. It's like kind of gives some Berserk vibes, like a Hell Knight. A full armor knight visor. I can picture that. And mostly unicorn. Can we change the color of the NTD? Of the NTD? No, you can't. But the red inner frame, actually, that sounds pretty good. Like, I'm picturing it in my head, and I'm like, that sounds pretty badass looking. It's like everybody gangster till Unicorn Gundam gets pissed off and breaks out the Buster Sword. You can change the color? Ooh. I could do a reverse color scheme. I could have black with a silver inner frame. Ooh. We could put the Riku Tryon on its face. We could make it look like a tiger. With the claws. We could make it look like a giant were-tiger. The game is the limit. But we could remove those limits if Bandai would add more kits. Or option parts. The glow color is just the glow parts on the inside. Okay. I mean, adds up. Only issue, this thing has 0... has 0 skills, so this is purely for show. I'm more worried about the antennae just clearly stabbing him in the eyes. Or the NTD in the event. Oh, that sucks. That's like the best part. And you can't show it. That's kind of dumb. He's got that little tiny black spot for his nose. Just gotta make sure I'm not stabbing him in his own eyes. Yeah, that sounds like it would be painful. Oh my god. Okay, so we take the scale. We can't rotate this. Can we? Ah! Maybe? Nah. I think I made it worse. Kind of working out a white color scheme for your suit now. That's nice. I guess the visor would just slide down over the nose. He had a mouth? Where's that mustache? No, 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 no. We don't use that. We use... single antennae. They're going the wrong way. Easier way to show off suits? That would be good, yeah. It would be nice. Maybe one day. I mean, my buddy and I, we tried to make a lobby to play alongside one another, because he hasn't beaten the game yet. I kind of grinded this game for 5 days straight. Like, 3 days. After 3 days, I had over 25 hours played. Like, 2 to 3 days. It was insane. It's like Power World all over again. Because when Power World first came out, I was playing that for 12... I played that for 12 hours straight. I think only got up to use the... I don't even think I got up to use the restroom. Like, what did school teach you? How to hold your bladder for unholy amounts of time. Yeah. Exactly, see? The game is 90%. It is about probably 90%. It's gotta be perfect. Maybe if we bring them together a little more. Also helped that your girlfriend was playing Power World while I was as well. Okay, that's nice. You two got to... Okay, did you hit her with a rocket launcher at any point? Who hit who with a rocket launcher? Are y'all one of those couples? Because come on, you gotta do it at least once. Like, I was playing with a different friend because he and I were on the same world together. He's trying to climb up a cliff. Either. Oh, come on. You gotta have a little fun. He got scared. He was on a cliff. And I'm like, and I told him, there's something by getting close to you. It's like, don't worry. No enemies are nearby. And then I just start breathing fire because I could finally ride my Quiverin. My Quiverin Fwench Fly. I could finally ride it. I was so happy that day. But you gotta have... If they make Flenchfly, if they make a plush of Quiverin, that'll sell like money. Like, they could literally make their own... Pocket Pair could sell plushes and merchandise based off Power World and actually make money if the game gets shut down. Which, if they still haven't fixed the issue with the PAL spheres, then they're going down. They're gonna go down, which I really don't want to happen. I love Power World. I would like them to add more stuff to it in the future. I think I have to flip these upside down. But it's nice that you and your girlfriend had something to play together. That's actually good. The couples that play together stay together. And I'm not talking in the bed. It's nice to actually have people who share a similar interest with you. I was actually a little disappointed Power World didn't have that much with the Sakurajima update. Like, they could have added a little more, I feel. It was a good update, don't get me wrong, but could have just added a little bit more. By the changes, and now we'll go back to painting it. I mean, what was your favorite PAL? There, does that look kind of right? A little bit of a mouth detailing. Could be a little thinner. I think I may need to tilt it. I think I... There, does that look right? Oops. How's that look? Like a little bit of a mouth detailing from the lips. Help make it look more like a snout. Tried the face guard from the turn A, but you can't mess with that one. You can't alter it a little bit. Like, it's not two halves. That's alright. That's alright, Yamikaze. You do you. Totally fine. I'm just happy you're here. As long as you're hitting the grind set, that's all that matters. You're doing a lot more than me, I can tell you that. Hell, I've still got a video project from that I haven't finished, and that was started back at the end of 2023. So yeah, that's still not done. And I'm about 2 weeks maybe, I think 2 weeks, I'm gonna come up on my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. So that's oh boy, not good. Not good for me. And I've got to take those notes y'all gave me from the fur detailing and patterning. I got to apply that to a custom build that I'm working on in the back secret for another streamer. Oh yeah, sounds fun. And to think, I'm just gonna, once it's done, I'm just gonna start another project. Alright, G-Blaze, what do you think? Or Neo? G-Blaze or Neo? I mean, either way, both sound cool. How's that look so far? Snout with mouth detail? Or look like a bad French moustache? Corgi with a French mustache. Here's a Corgi! It does not look like a loaf, you look like a baguette. We also changed the color of our swords. This is like what would happen if you threw a corgi in a fantasy RPG. Oh, we can stun. I feel like it should be in the left hand, not the right. I would have loved to be able to shoot this sideways. We got our fire and ice swords. Actually came out pretty clean. We got the big sword on the backpack that we can't freaking use. As far as I know. We got fire, we got ice, we got lightning, and then we got ridiculous... We got the sword of your ass's destruction. Does not come with a part skill. That's a good question. The SDs are a bit of a pain in the ass because of it. Like, they all share the super ballistic missile on the body. The super ballistic missile, which is just a wonky, a goofy charge. Yeah, they don't have much in terms of skills. I mean, look at this. No slots, but no head slots for you can't even see it. Knight Superior Dragon clearly has head Vulcans on his head. They are blatantly obvious, but they're not there. He doesn't get to use them. That's the problem I've got with SDs. And A, we don't have that many, and B, the One that turns into a T-Rex as a boss fight. The one we get doesn't. Should use that head. Unless it's a awakening. Nope. I think it's on the Thunder Sword V2. Like, we specifically need the Thunder Sword. Yeah. I mean, Superior Dragon, I think, has the most skills out of all the SDs. Yeah, it's not much to brag about. Yeah, it's really not. Like, supposed to be the cutscene from the anime from Build Fighters, but unfortunately doesn't get work well. Like, SDs can be a little bit of a hit or miss. Ah, well. A part of me does want to switch out the, for the Ryu Kenshi hero. That head is... Well, either way. We're gonna save this. Gonna save it over Little Seath the Scaleless that we built last week. Actually had help with that. This. Unfortunately, I can't mute Funsaiki's head from neighing if activating the Awakening. But you just hear Seath going. Makes no sense, but eh. Whoops. Oh my god, they fixed the filters! I don't believe it. They actually fixed the filters on the naming stuff. I can name myself Corgi again. Or say Knight. Man, that stuff was egregious. It was impressive. Actually, if I had the right time and if I had enough time and parts, I could probably make SCP 1471. Stuck looking at the floor. good enough. Okay, that's just a white unicorn. I guess it counts as a protagonist suit. Okay, a 00 knight. I can get behind that. Except for the hands, the arms of the Legolas. The fingers, that's a little janky. Ooh, very minty. Colgate. What's this red one? Not bad. Chrysalis. Ooh, that's nice. Now, I'm not a huge fan of asymmetrical builds, but that one is kind of nice. Got that lone wanderer swordsman type of motif. I mean, the Zambuster is still a good sword. Got that metallic finish. Arcade head. On stilts? Oh, they didn't paint the, Oh, it's an armored core. Okay, I see now. I see. But they didn't paint the missile pod on the right shoulder. Why'd you leave it with color? That's interesting. But I'm sorry, I could just spend hours looking at custom builds and not get tired. I like seeing people's creativity. Okay, that's the... Wait, is the regular Freedom in this game? Or is that the Helios' cannons or wings? Strange. This is obviously a reference. And this was made by a VTuber. Interesting. Yeah, the base Freedom is... Oh! I've never found that. I never found it. You have a big enough gun. Peacock Smasher. It's like, I want to use a crossbow for historical accuracy, but I also want to blow up everything in front of me. Okay, we got 00... That's Master Grade 00. Backpack. No. Not. Why does it look different? Hail Rider. Hades Head. Aerial. 00 Riser Backpack. Legs. Wind Swords. Well, this is supposed to be a remake of the Dark Matter? Might be. I guess some people will do better at making protagonists, and other people will do better at making antagonists. mobile suits. And that's totally fine. Make what you feel like. You know, there's no shame in it. Gunpla is freedom, after all. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, the Kasee Gundam. I was not a fan of the Kasee. Because I saw the... But I was told, when I looked at the specs of the forearms of the Kasee, I liked the shape, but it said missiles and beam cannon. So I'm like, ooh, please tell me the beam cannon comes out of the fingertips. No. It comes out of the panels on the shoulders, that they and you have to have both arms equipped. I'm like, no. Ooh. Didn't help the movie was weird, because you couldn't see half of the fight scene. Very orange. And then using the missiles, I'm like, oh, so the missiles are in the fingertips. No. The missiles are actually in the tips of the arms, of the forearm segments. Which means it has to move its arms back in order to shoot them. Like, who designed this? I'm sorry. Apologies to anyone who likes the Kasee Gundam, but I just can't. I can't wrap my head around it. Yeah, that's not bad looking. Ooh, what if they add the Marcosius? That'd be nice. It's supposed to be a Buku? Or a Void? Well, nice to know we can equip, some parts on. Oh, they used a mobile worker's head. Attacks with melee. Not really sure how. The arms of the Knight. That's definitely an antagonist. Ooh, GNX Torso. That's a nice touch. Seen that be used yet? Ah, and they used the crest antenna from the Phoenix's wings. Bravo! Very streamlined looking. Praise be Gunpla Battle 4, Gundam Breaker 4, Gunpla Battle 4. Garu. Okay. Interesting. Also interesting. Haha, Jianfang containers. Spider-Man. Okay, that's not bad. Blitz chest. Palace of Thane. don't really know. Holy crap. Pretty far in page-wise. Well, let's see. Newest uploads. Still sucks we couldn't get the Bale, not the Bale, the Vidar. You said it was a black Neo? A black mobile? That is very Vidar-like. Sometime yesterday, there was only 19 pages. That would mean it would be close to the 19 mark. Oh, that one's looking... Oh, Ultraman. I was about to say, it's like the G Arcane. Black Knight Gundam. Well, that's creative. That's an interesting case. Amazing Mighty Caliban. Caliban? Okay. Unicorn Rider. Let me actually put myself... Let me put myself back over here. That way, I can see all the names easier. Zerk. GM Dendrobium. Drobium. You got enough missile pods. Black Knight Gundam. Now the name should be at the top, right? Under the time stamp. And it should be in English. Fire Chicken. Okay, I've seen an actual chicken be built. I wouldn't call that a chicken. Then have you... Okay. Just gotta look... Oh, is that... is that Kamen Rider? Oh my god, they actually got Kamen Rider. And it's only got 9 likes. Wow. Wow. That's foul. Rebake Full City, the Vidar, the Guzion, not Guzion, the, Chimera's Trooper, Floros, that's what it was, Floros, Marcosius, I'd like to see put in. Very cyberpunky. Gundam Gauntlet. Okay, it's a Titus build. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Okay, search by poster name. Oh, well then. Oh, for God's sakes, I'm not even in the game. There it is. That was easy. Let's take a look here. I can't zoom in, though. Okay. I feel like I saw this the other day. Not bad. Pretty good. Kinda like it. The purple... The gold is a little off-putting. Well, I can't really say off-putting. I never use gold myself. And I never use the weathering, but it looks like it's survived its fair share of battles. Like, it's definitely giving me a Dark Souls vibe. Or Elden Ring. I dig it. I can dig that. And you got the unicorn bit on the chest. The IFS unit forearm. Phoenix boosters. I think. I'd say bravo. I say bravo to you. Looks great. And the V-fin of something. Not bad, Neo. Pretty damn good. And then you look at mine, and it's like, where did I go wrong? Alright, how do I actually upload my own? Yeah. Just for the events? Nope.
The event, yes, sir.
But I want to see... Save it, upload it from the gallery. Ah, okay. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, because I looked it up for today. It's like, okay, how do I do this? Custom pose. Let's see. I think I may want to de-equip the shield, like put it away. It kind of gets in the way a little bit. Awaken pose 4 or 5? Another problem with SDs, we don't have long enough legs for some poses. Yeah, Shinryu said. Make the shield disappear. Our blueprint, save it. over the curve. Right. Okay, so now we gotta go to gallery, upload to event. Okay. Okay. So we upload. Save it, upload. Upload it to gallery, then from the gallery, upload it to the event gallery. Nothing to view. Oh, I gotta go take a photograph first. Okay, now I get it. Save the blueprint, then upload the blueprint. Okay, upload blueprint in gallery. Okay, there it is. Upload to gallery. Upload successful. Now we go to the Gunpla gallery and upload it. Okay. Why'd they have to make it so complicated? And upload successful. Yay, achievement. And we can only upload one. And that legitimately needed to take 3 hours. I just hope it got a good pose. There we are. There's our little corgi knight. I'm like the little... Everybody's got pack... Hey! Wing Hono! Nice! Why has nobody done that yet until now? Either way, we did what we set out to do. We got our little Corgi Knight uploaded to the event. Probably gonna get looked past, but it's whatever. But that's all the time we got for today. If everybody enjoyed, if everyone or anybody enjoyed what they saw here, feel free to give a follow. Your call. You don't have to if you don't want to. But next Monday, I think, yeah, next Monday we'll be picking back up Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Masochist. And then next Friday, we'll be doing another custom build. I have no clue what we're going to do, though. Could be the, what are they called? Abyss Watchers from Dark Souls 3. Could be Pontiff Sullivan from Dark Souls 3. Could be Vicar Amelia, for all I know. As long as I don't say some weird, trippy, heinous stuff, we're fine. Yeah. Give a follow, give a subscribe over on our YouTube channel, do all that. Thanks to everybody for coming out, everybody lurking. Hope y'all had fun. Yamikaze, Novu, Neo, thanks for coming out today. I will see you all in the next time. Till then, ciao. Oh, wait, hang on. Never mind. Hey, we were gonna raid somebody first. But let's keep it going. You know what, let's... My bad. Gotta find somebody to raid. That cat's in playing. Unfortunately, not a lot of people who speak English. Not really think it matters, though. Yeah. Let's raid this person. Well, maybe not. I think they ended. Man, it's like can't find anybody. You know what? Let's just randomize it. Just send it.